What's up, YouTube? 3 Pedal J in the garage, and a lot is going on in my life. So I just want to get on here and make a quick video telling you guys what's going on and why I haven't posted as frequently as I was. So Hot Rod Drag Week is coming up this weekend, September 14th, and I'm not going to make it. I don't know if I posted or not, but Frankenstein blew up on a dyno. I'll put the video in here shortly. It looks like it's a part failure. It doesn't look like it was anything that I did incorrectly because I drove it for like 1,500 miles. And if it was installation area, that probably would have happened sooner than later, like right in the beginning. So I was able to drive this thing for a month and a half on a poor tune that I was kind of tweaking. I got it to Dave, and Dave got the tune like spot on, made 2 pulls of nearly 700 horsepower to the wheels. It's like 682 and 683. Again, you'll see it in the video. And on the 4th pull, he did a 3rd pull, and it was kind of down on power. And I think that's when things started to go left with it. On the 4th pull, we were able to turn the boost up a little bit with the boost controller. I finally figured out how to make it work. It still didn't make that much. It was only making 8 pounds for the first 3 pulls, and on the last pull made 9 pounds. I think I had a boost leak. I'm not 100% sure. Most likely I did. But rod let go at the top end of the pull, and I'll put that here. All right, now that we're back, so behind me is a car that I am doing for a friend out of Ohio. And where we're at with this is we're doing drop-ins in this deal. I probably posted about this already, so I got the top end finally mostly apart. I've got a couple issues with the header bolts that I'm going to work on this weekend and try to get that situated so that I can get this engine pulled, put the drop-ins in, which are on the workbench, and the cam for this deal, change the springs, get it all back together, get this thing down to Dave, get it tuned. So that's going to take a few weeks to get all of that done, and then get on the phone and have it ready for my buddy when he's got time to come pick it up. I've had it for a little while now, so I'll hold it once I'm done until he's ready. After that, I've got to put a 5.7 in Prime's car because his aluminum 3.6 block cracked. It's a long story on that. We had some overheating issues, and I over tightened the water pump, I believe, and I cracked the block. And I'm not going to put another V6 in it when I've got multiple Hemis here. So what we ended up doing was I found the wiring harness for it. I've got an ECU. Here is a 8HP70 that I got from a junkyard for that car. It has the torque converter in it already. And then I'm going to take the 1082 stock bottom end 5.7 that I ran right here, and clean it up, put new bearings in the lower end in the mains, and double check the rod bearings, and I'm going to send it. I've got rod bearings for it just in case it needs it, so no big deal. I'll probably just throw rod bearings in it and mains, torque everything down, and then we're going to put eagle heads on it, stock 5.7 cam in it, and we'll send that with for Prime, for my son's Challenger. That'll be good enough for him to get back and forth to school. And then we have the replacement block for Frankenstein. So let me pull this apart. As you can see, it's been machined. Look at the beautiful cross hatches on there. It's been machined. It's been line honed. It's been line bored for main studs. I put the VVT block off on there, and then I put the VVT solenoid deletes on there. So the cam VVT sensor's gone and the solenoids are gone. Manual car stuff. We got the drop-in pistons for it. It's gonna, hopefully the cam that's in Frankenstein currently is fine. If it is, then that cam will go directly in here because that cam was beautiful. It makes great power. It's snappy. If the crank is good out of that, then we'll put that crank in here. We got to put the block offs on here and then the milling oil pump on here after I clean it out, because I don't know if any garbage went in that or not. Obviously, the oil pickup tube, all the timing stuff will go on here. All the sensors will go on here. We got to put a different valve, a different oil pan, which is right there on for Frankenstein. We'll put a new rear main seal on it. All the things will happen. And then I got lucky today. I was combing Facebook Marketplace, as I always do, because I'm not sure about my cranks. I've got 2 cranks currently that need to be turned or polished or what have you. So I can't use drop-ins. So I'm looking for cranks. And obviously I don't want to pay a lot of money. So I'm on Marketplace and I see a BGE block pop up, and the price was very right. When I say right, it was very right. I basically stole this engine. I've gotten away with 2 phenomenal deals on Hemis in the last year and a half. So my luck is kind of turning, because obviously I'm blowing engines up, but I'm finding great replacements for fractions of what I should pay for if I want for them new. So I contact this guy. He's in Virginia. I'm in Southern Maryland. He's not too far from me. He's about 50 miles away, which is a little over an hour with traffic here. Talk to him. Everything's good. I go check it out. And look what I grabbed, guys. Look at this. This is a BGE block with main looking new, a crank that looks decent, freaking heads. I turned it over. It turns over. Heads. Complete front assembly, all the sensors. Guys, I got a freaking BGE block with BGE heads for a phenomenal price. My wife's pissed that I went and bought this. Like, she literally is pissed, but I will be in a doghouse for this deal. So not only do I have 1 BGE block, now I have 2. So looks like we're gonna build a BGE for the Dakota behind me, and this will be the drop-in piston deal to get me through temporarily and Frankenstein. But I think I'm going to build a BGE stroker for Frankenstein as the final boss. The ultimate boss, we'll call that one. So we'll get the replacement final boss and then ultimate boss. I still have the forged stroker here that I'm going to take apart. I kind of sort of took apart a little bit. I'm going to bring it to Clinton and have them line bore it for mains. Then I'll put that guy back together, and that'll be a standby block. Depending on if I can salvage any of the pistons out of this motor that's currently going, 1 piston's done. There's no doubt about it. 1 piston's done. That's number 7. I expect number 8 might be done. If it's 2 pistons and the other 6 look good, I'll order the pistons from JE individually. And then I'll get some rods, and I'll put this block that I got that came with the mile drop-in pistons. I'll put that together as a standby block as well. And that may or may not go into my 63 Dart. I don't know, but we've got options, guys. Then I've got this other one over here this one's been machined already. It's been pressure checked. It's been cleaned. That one's going to go into Big Boy Ram Truck. That's just going to be literally a DSS piston. So it'll be forged 4032 pistons. Some Manly rods that I had from a previous engine build. We'll get everything machined. And one of these cranks that I got to turn down, I'll turn down. So I'll get a 6200 rod to put in this deal, and then we'll send it. It's probably gonna have either a stock 6.4 manual cam or a Hellcat cam that I have lying around, and then that'll go in Big Boy Ram Truck with the hopes of doing boost. So I've been pretty busy, guys. Sorry that I haven't recorded anything because I got a lot going on here that I've got to deal with in terms of just responsibilities. It's football season, so I'm coaching. I just wanted to get this video out and let you guys know that I'm still around. I still appreciate everybody who supports my channel. I probably got like tens of you now. I used to have like a couple dozen of you, but anyone who still watches, anyone who still supports me, thank you so much. I appreciate you. This thing is not done. I refuse to give up until we go single digits in Frankenstein, and then we're gonna try for, mid eights in a Dakota. Which is badass. This car, my dad named this car Badass. You can see here that it has it on there. It came off, but you can see how it says bad, and then it does still have the ass on there. So in any event, Badass is up next, and then I really want to start working on the Dart. So I just got to get Frankenstein reliable. Probably not going to try to race Frankenstein at all for the rest of this year. I need to get these other projects done, which I will do. Definitely got to get my son's car running so that he's not driving my big boy Ram truck anymore. Take care of some maintenance issues on all the cars in the fleet, which I'm driving my wife's old Durango right now. Her new Durango needs a driver's side headlight. The LEDs went out in it. So there's just so much stuff happening at the same time, and money is at a premium. So we're going to try to knock out a bunch of these small tasks that we got, and then move on and do some fun, cool stuff. So the new year is coming, and maybe I'll try to shoot for potentially making sick week. I'll probably sign up for sick week. I'll probably try to get everything situated, make sure that Frankenstein's good to go. And maybe we'll turn them down and just try to run 10-0s. I don't know. We'll see. But all that being said, I definitely appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Smash the bell, smash the subscribe. Continue to support, and I'll continue to put out the best content that I can. Real quick, before I go, I did get some cool new tools to measure building engines and stuff. And I mean, there's a ton of stuff on YouTube. Here's a piston that I'm practicing on. There's a ton of stuff on YouTube for this stuff, but I got a mic, a bore gauge. This is a 2 to 3 inch bore gauge. And then I got the piston, I don't even know what to call it, but it's a dial indicator gauge that you use to check the bores, so that we can check rod bearing clearance and main bearing clearance on all of our engines now. So we're not using plastic gauge, so we're getting as accurate as possible. I did pick up, I don't know where I put them. Oh, here we are. I did pick up these Badass King extra clearance bearings for the rods, so that's pretty cool. I got a bunch of factory Mopar main bearings to go with the crank. So I'm hoping that either this crank here out of this BGE block, or the one that's in the car, can be reused. That would be awesome. But if not, we have options. We have options. So we can either turn some cranks down, or we can actually buy one from MMX. We'll figure it out. But I've rambled on for way too much, so I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. With that being said, 3 Pedal J saying rev her up, dump the clutch, grab a gear, disappear. Peace.